That's good to know. I think that we can all say that Commissioner Butler has cut to the chase with us. He's told us what they've seen, what they've heard, what will be helpful to many businesses as we move through the process. And Commissioner, thank you again to you and your team for working outside of the box, working long hours, challenging times, but we know and are confident, and we knew this already, that we have been well represented by your office, and you all are doing all that you can do. So please understand, attendees, that as you are circulating those comments to us where you need to actually be able to connect with somebody to get your questions asked that and answered, that we will help you with that. That going back to Commissioner, I wrote down, the phones aren't shut off. You're just all answering the phones and answering the questions and emails to the best of your ability. So by no means do we want employers and residents of Georgia to think y'all are not working on their behalf, because you definitely are, and we are happy to help route that. So thank you again. Anything that we can do for you in Cherokee County, I hope you'll call on us. So if Commissioner Butler needs to leave the call, we understand that. He may need to do that in just a few minutes, but we're going to continue on with our regional issues program. And so we are pleased to ask Joe Brzezinski with Wellstar Health System, who is their Senior VP of Health Parks Development and Administration. That's a mouthful, Joe. That's why we say Joe, not Brzezinski most of the time, isn't it? Health Parks Development and Administration. Joe, if you would share with us as far as what's been happening at Wellstar. And again, thank you for being the series sponsor for regional issues this year.
All righty. Good morning, everyone. And thanks to you, Pam, and your team at the Chamber for this opportunity again for Wellstar and the Cherokee Health Park to once again serve as the presenting sponsor of the regional issues series. So we're very appreciative for that opportunity. First of all, I'd like to lead by thanking the many communities that the Wellstar Health System serves for their support during these tough and challenging times. It's been very rewarding to see that our teams are receiving many donations, lunches, snacks, homemade masks from people in the community. We've had Blue Angels, Thunderbirds, C-130s, and first responder flyovers and drive-by our hospitals and facilities, which the team members have really appreciated and have enjoyed. And we've received countless cards, letters, words of thanks and encouragement from the community. Secondly, I'd like to just thank the true heroes at the Wellstar Health System, and I think throughout the country, and that's our healthcare providers, our doctors, nurses, other caregivers caring for COVID-19 patients at the bedside, team members that have continued to provide outpatient care, staff that have manned our patient and visitor screening tables since early March. At Wellstar, we remained open since the start of this crisis. All 11 hospitals and our 5 health parks have remained open. Our urgent care centers, again, have remained open. And for example, at the Cherokee Health Park, our urgent care center there is open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 365 days a year. The one addition that, or the new kind of technology that we've really taken advantage of through the crisis, is that our virtual visits and appointments with providers have just skyrocketed over the past several months. Patients have needed that time with their physicians. So where we're at today, we're in a very measured and safe way. We are now moving to a reactivation phase in order to build our volumes back to where we were back in February and the first couple months of March. Some of the safety procedures that we have implemented include we've limited the number of access points into our facilities. There's screening at all entrances, including questions and temperature checks. All of our staff wear appropriate PPE. We encourage visitors and patients to bring a mask with them for their appointments. If they don't bring a mask, they're given a mask when they go through the screening tables. We've had a heightened protocol regarding cleaning and disinfecting the multiple times during the day, particularly in all the high touch areas at hospitals and health parks. We've reactivated our elective outpatient surgeries, and that now includes pre-surgery screening and COVID testing 72 hours in advance of the patient's procedure. And if they test and screen negative, they proceed on with their appointment and their procedure. If they're a positive, they're asked to wait, and that patient will be rescheduled, hopefully 10 days, 2 weeks down the road. And during this reactivation period, knock on wood, as of today, we're starting to see the volumes increase again. And I think there's a lot of pent-up demand out there where patients have delayed visits. They've delayed procedures, which is not a healthy thing for them to have to do. So I think we're seeing the patients kind of getting back to their physicians and getting their assistance that they need. So with that, I'd like to close by saying thank you again to Pam and your team, and ask Jenny to play a short video.
The world has changed, but your desire to live your healthiest life has not. From temperature checks to extra deep cleaning, your health and safety when you visit our offices, health parks, and hospitals remains our top priority. Our primary care and specialty medical experts are ready to see you through any health concern you may have. We are here for Georgia, and we are here for you. WellStar, more than healthcare, people care.
Ahead and move to Dawn Barber with AT&T. Dawn is the Regional Director of External Affairs for Northwest Georgia and North Fulton. Dawn, we appreciate the sponsorship today that you and Chattahoochee Tech are co-presenting this particular program. So Dawn, share with us.
Thanks, Pam. Appreciate it, and good morning, everyone. It's great to be with you, even if in a slightly different format than we're used to. As Pam mentioned, we have had a long-term partnership with the Chamber for many years, and we supported this particular event for, I think, at least 10 plus years. So also appreciate the collaboration with my good friends over at Chattahoochee Tech. I served for many years as the chairman of the Foundation Board of Trustees, and we continue to support the college and foundation with 3 scholarships every year. Like many companies and organizations, AT&T has developed a COVID-19 response, which you can find on our main webpage, att.com. Our response provides a great deal of information and primarily addresses what actions we are taking to keep customers connected and to provide relief and support to our customers, our employees, and our communities, such as adopting the FCC's Keeping America's Connected pledge, where through June 30th, residential or small business customers who notify us that they're unable to pay due to disruptions caused by the virus, we will not terminate their service, and we will waive late payment fees and overage charges for wireless plan, data, voice, or text. We also have many offers and discounts and flexible policies on equipment return, shipping, and device pickup at our stores, retail stores. These are all provided as part of the response, and we've got a 2-page summary that I can provide to anyone who might need it. And I believe it's also going to be posted to our member page on the Chamber. So I appreciate again the opportunity to support this event, and I'll turn it back to you, Pam.
Thanks so much, Dawn. And yes, the information that Dawn is referring to is posted on our website, and it's a section we typically use for special offers that our members are providing to their customers, and that's where we've been posting everything during COVID-19. So you'll find that information there from Dawn and from AT&T. So thank you so much, Dawn, and always good to see you, and hope that I'm going to get to see all of you face to face again very soon. Dr. Ron Newcomb, the president of Chattahoochee Tech, is on with us. We can see him, and we had a little glitch earlier, but that's okay. Dr. Newcomb, you are here, and we appreciate the co-sponsorship with AT&T and look forward to your comments.
Pam, anytime you say you would love us to be a sponsor of something, you know what Chat Tech is going to say.
You just told the wrong person that.
We're pleased to do this again in the distant future. I mean, in the near future.
Thank you.
Listen, the messaging that I began my conversation mantra with the Commissioner Butler with is still true now. That is, what a relationship between us and the people that he is trying to help and is pedaling very hard right now to help unprecedented numbers. The relationship with what he does and what we do at Chat Tech, making sure folks have the skills and knowledge, the opportunity to increase those and then to put them to work. We're hand in glove, and he and I have always maintained that with each other. I want to remind everybody in this time, I know the first thing on people's minds that aren't on this call that have faced a change at their workplace isn't to come back to Chattahoochee Tech, but I hope at some point they will think of us. And you folks on the call, please help us in that regard. Remind people to take a look at Chattahoochee Tech during this time and come to us. We are back, faculty and staff on the campus. We are gradually reopening. We have summer classes mostly online, some face-to-face, and fall that'll reverse. We have plenty of seats available. We expect, of course, as in recessions in the past, when people are unemployed, our numbers go up. Some of y'all may remember a decade ago, us going from 9,000 to 11 to 13,000 in a period of 2 years because of the recession. And I hate to have the kind of growth that shows at that kind because of the economy being down. But we really expect folks to come back to us, and please encourage that. Think of us, and remember that we've got a broad variety of workforce certificates, diplomas, and degrees, and that's what it's all about right now. So, Pam, thank you for the opportunity to speak to the group today.
Thank you, Dr. Newcomb. And Chattahoochee has been a great partner to the Chamber for a long time, and we appreciate that and look forward to continuing that relationship. But again, we want to thank Wellstar Health System for presenting regional issues. We want to thank AT&T Georgia and Chattahoochee Technical College for being the sponsors of today's session. We want to thank Misty Martin and the co-ed team for co-hosting with us today. Most importantly, we want to thank, of course, Commissioner Butler for being on our call, and then for all of you that have been a part of today's session as you, like so many, are working through the challenges of what COVID-19 has delivered to us. You know, several of us had said or have said that when all of this first started and we began to look at that schedule of working remotely, that we thought that would just be for a few days or a few weeks. We're into week 8 now, but we are sticking together, and that's what's most important. There have been quite a few comments coming in about people that do want to get information to us that we can then forward on to the Department of Labor. And again, we're happy to do that if you will email us at info@CherokeeChamber.com. And again, thank you to all of our partners at DOL for what they're doing. Y'all, we can't imagine what that volume must be like for them from a phone call standpoint and from an email standpoint. So I know that patience can wear thin, but we appreciate what everybody's doing to band together and work together. Be sure to visit both the Chamber's website and the Development Authority or COED's website. Both of us have COVID-19 resource pages on our sites. So you want to visit CherokeeChamber.com or CherokeeGA.org and find that information. It's readily available to you. Contact information is there for both Misty and myself. And so be sure to reach out if there's anything that we can do during this time for you. We look forward to seeing you again very soon, whether on the other side of a Zoom screen or face-to-face as the community begins to reopen and we begin to return to some sort of normal, What matters is we're doing all of that together. So thank you again for being with us. I look forward to seeing you all soon. Have a great day.